with me. You got that till the drunk on you can drink. You pray and say we don't care what they think.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning to everyone. We're back. We're back with a new episode. We're back with another job this morning. So this morning we only got 2 stops, so we're not really in a hurry. We had 2 stops and a back haul, which we had to come back to the yard to get a drop and hook. But they've decided no. So just go do these 2 stops and you're done. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these 2 stops real quick, get done. So we just gotta grab our trailer real quick. We just got our truck ready, get our trailer, and then pretty much head over to the store. One store is down the street, so I'm not really in a hurry. The next one is about an hour away, so it's not too far away. So we're gonna knock that out real quick, and we will be done for the day. Easy money day. But there's like a lot of guys anyways already here, so it's like we have to kind of just wait a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and drive down here real quick. Not really in a hurry. Not too much in a hurry. Kind of just getting a little thing here done real quick, and we'll grab our trailer and we'll go knock out these stores real quick. It's only a 53 footer. We had I think 14 pallets for the first store and like 7 for the next store. So they both are some really tight stores to get into. So that's the only difference, is they're both some tight stores. So we got that to worry about, but we'll knock them out. It don't take too long. Get a good pallet jack right now, and we should be good. So we'll find that real quick. So we hooked our trailer. We're ready. That's pretty much. We got the trailer hooked. We're waiting on a dock door because we need to get a pallet jack, and there is no dock doors. That's probably my fault because Saturday I really kind of didn't leave too many dock doors open. And then they got a guy sitting here from Coastal pulling to a door, so now it makes it way harder. When we would have 3 doors for ourselves, we're down to 2 doors for ourselves because we have a outside carrier sitting here. There's no one here to tell them he should just park outside until the guys get here, and the guys don't get here until 6 o'clock. So it's a little bit of a hassle sometimes. But I did. Well, no, actually, there's a trailer over there. I didn't put it in the dock. That one, that's an outside carrier also. So we got literally a couple outside carriers that weren't in the dock when I left. So they probably came in yesterday or this morning. Yeah, most likely yesterday. Other than this guy, he probably came in right now because I didn't see him in here when I drove in. So, but it's only 2 stores, so it is 2:24 today. My first store is down to about 15 minutes. So we'll get that one real quick and then back. Alright, so we got our trailer ready, we got our pallet jack, everything's on, everything's ready. We're driving to our first stop. It's about 10 minutes away, 15 minutes, depending on traffic right now. There's usually not too much traffic, so we're gonna go there. Kind of just a little update, like I haven't posted. The last video I posted was a month ago. This is the first video. The second video, I haven't really cut them because I didn't have my computers were like lagging for the video cutting, and it was just eating up the memory on there. So I went and I bought a Pro Max. And it's actually really good. I started cutting the video too on there. And so now this is going to be video 3, because video 3, which is originally Fort Bragg trip that I did, the entire video got wiped out. The entire video was wiped out when I went to go move it over to the drive. And then I pulled it off and I deleted the videos before I even double checked the drive. And that was my bad. But now that I have the Pro Max, I can go straight with the card from the camera to the Pro Max and download everything straight to the Pro Max without having to put it on a little disc. So that's my thing. Like I'm gonna do that. So this video will go straight onto that. Be able to cut it throughout the week, you know, so I'm not lagging. Every day's records, I can cut every day now. I was having problems. I was having to upload everything and then cut it and save it on the drive because it was just too much memory, too much gigabytes on the computer. Even though it was a gaming computer, it just wasn't doing it. So now the other one, the MacBook, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have anything else on there but this, so I'm able to work off of that easily. It's a laptop, so I can take it with me too when I do over the roads, so I don't have to worry about none of that. I've been bringing it with me, but I didn't bring it to me today because I thought I was gonna go sit and play, but I'm not. So just these 2 stops. Now I can edit, get in the day and edit, and just be ready to upload a video. Try to upload a video every week. So kind of a little plan today, or this week, is I'm gonna try to record in the truck. I'll probably just record with my iPhone now that I could just send videos straight to my MacBook also and cut those on there. It's not gonna be as good quality as this. This is 4K. So eventually I'm hoping to get a 4K GoPro to put in the trailer when I'm doing like unloads and stuff, because this is just like a little bigger. I can use it for like little pickups or things like that. The GoPro I can carry with me. I can use that for all that. Let's just get those videos out that I want to get out. Gym updates. I've been to the gym since I started zepbound. I'm down to 225. So I'm kind of just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I did little workouts at the house. I did a little here and there. I'm losing a lot of muscle mass, and I know I am. I'm like, okay, but I want to lose the fat before I even put on more muscle. And the thing was, all right, let me lose this fat. Let me get down to 215, 210, and then hop back in the gym and start putting on muscle mass. And that's my goal. So I'm at 225, so I'm hoping by the time the end of this month happens, or maybe middle of this month, we're in May, we're gonna start putting on muscle mass again. But we're gonna start lifting today. We were lifting yesterday. We're gonna do light lifts at the house. We're gonna do bench pressing, curls, things like that. Light leg workouts. So we're gonna do all that kind of stuff, you know? That's the goal. Just to get the muscles going again, because it's been almost about 2 months since I've been to the gym. Since the accident, I went back for about 3 weeks. And then I cut it again, went on zepbound, and I had a doctor's thing. He wanted me to get off TRT. He said I was making it worse because I was having zepbound to cut weight. TRT was helping me gain weight. So I cut TRT, I cut Mastrodome, I cut the Anavar. I'm not on any of that right now. So I cut all that, all steroids are off. And the goal is to just get back into lifting and get the weight down. Once I get to 200, 195 is the lowest I'm thinking. I'm gonna start going weight again. I'm gonna go back on TRT. I'm gonna go back on Mastrodome. I'm gonna go back on Anavar. I'm gonna go on HGH. I don't know if I'm gonna go on trend yet. I know I want to go on trend because I know it's gonna make my muscles go faster, and I know it's gonna cut me faster. But I've been like, I'm looking at it. I'm kind of little about the whole side effect of the anger part for me. I don't know what type of person I am when I'm on trend, so, and I don't want to find out really, but I do want to go on trend. I do want to get to that point that I'm at the best physical body I can get, and then I plan to get there and then go natty. Get off all that, stay dedicated to my workout, stay dedicated to my diet. Got my protein shakes back on this week, so I'm back on those. Just getting all of that stuff back to going. But I have a lot of projects that I'm working on, a lot of things that I'm doing. So that's where I'm at right now. So I didn't have time. And then I had time with videos because of the computer problem. Now I'm good. So now just working on all that and getting that up. Cutting videos I'm going to try to do it every day, at least an hour every day. Cut clips that I make from the day. And then put them out by Friday. That's my goal. Friday or Saturday morning. Saturday morning because Tuesday I'm now working in the yard, but I'm trying not to get in the yard this week because they decided a new shift. And it was just, you know, get the trailers as the guys come in, the last 3 trailers, you know, just leave the doors open for them and you're done. But now they actually have loads going in. So we're gonna take a look at that. Here where we go on that. But hopefully everything goes good. And then kind of I like driving, and my whole thing about the YouTube was the whole workouts and driving. So I don't know if the driving part might get cut because I applied for a supervisor position, a night supervisor, and I don't know, you know, maybe I have a chance, maybe I don't. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shoot for it, see if I even get an interview, you know, because I don't want to be driving the rest of my time in this company. I mean, another 5 years, okay. If I don't get an interview or anything, I'm gonna wait 5 years, wait for another position open, and then hopefully, okay, by then I'm good, I'm all where I want, I got the car I want, and everything that I want, and then I can shoot for it, you know. By then I'll have more experience. I've been driving since 2018. I know logistics and all that. I know all these companies, all the companies we go to, all the stores we go to now. I mean, I have the experience with the company already to do the job. I know everything about the company. Probably more than some of the supervisors there that are still learning. I have a CDL. I know what drivers need. I know the rules of the road. So, I mean, I have the experience to do the job, you know. So it's just up to the management to say, you know, let's give them a shot. Maybe even give them a chance. And I've had my problems with management in the beginning, and now, you know, I'm really good with them, you know, and all this movement of moving out the union, you know. And I'm not going to say I wasn't part of, like, hey, you know, when they said, like, guys, we're trying to go union, I was like, you know what, I was upset. I was very upset with the company and the management. And then I was like, okay, listening to one of the guys, stop, hey, give me a shot. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to give you a shot. Because I didn't really want to go union because I was in union before. And I was just like, hey, you know what, I like my voice. I don't like telling some other guy to go speak for me. So that's my whole thing. I was like, okay. And I was like, as a supervisor, if I was to get a supervisor position, I understand what drivers are looking for. I understand why they're bad. You know, I understand all the things to get to. So it's like, okay, I have the first-hand experience, but that's up to them to say, hey, you know, let's give him a shot. Let's find out what qualifications he has. And cool. If I get it, no worries. I mean, I'm still driving, still in the company. So still looking to do this group up in the front here, and hopefully everything goes good and start working on that this week. So kind of just a little update, kind of a little, you know, what the goals are for the videos. I know in the first video it was like, oh, boom, shoot it out there. Now I kind of have a perspective of what I want to do in my videos, and now that I have most of the gear that I need to film, now I can really get to it, you know. So just to go, I think the GoPro and some mics, that's it. That's what's left. I ordered the DJI mics. For some reason they canceled my order, so I gotta reorder them. They're the minis, and hopefully I'll get them in the next week, and then my audio will be clear. But I learned
a little bit about the audio, and I was working on it, you know. So that's kind of my thing right now, just learning the system and getting everything together, you know. So I'm pulling into this parking lot. I had to jump 3 lanes because that last lane shoots you up there, and there's this truck that's just like literally sitting on the edge. I don't know why he's doing that. But yeah, just kind of get that stuff going, you know. So we're gonna see what's up and get to that point. And we get in the store real quick, get these pallets off, and cut across here to Merced. We're in Lathrop today, so Lathrop to Merced, that's what the goal is. And then it was supposed to be back to Madera, but that's not happening. Look, see, and that's the thing is like you got a supervisor that knows exactly, sees that, and says, hey, you know what? That's a lot of, you know, back and forth. It's not feasible. I'll just send somebody who's not doing a route with a dry trailer, because I have a refrigerated trailer. I would have to go back, drop this trailer, get another trailer, and then go do my stop, you know? It's a little tight right there. A little tight. So, you gotta kind of snake these parking lots. They're small, especially with a 53 footer. But yeah, just a little quick update. But I'm gonna try to grab some video in the truck, and then we will catch a little update at the end here. This is gonna be a short video today. This is just kind of it, kind of just an update video. I'm gonna upload this one today. So, this one definitely, it's going to be about 20-25 minutes. It'll be good. What's up? So we're back, and after like an hour and 20 minutes or more, longer than I wanted to be there, but so it was like quick. So the pallets are coming off easy, boom, you know, longest distance is the refrigerator, get it out of there. Get my first pallet frozen off. Perfect, okay, good, nice and square, pallets in the right direction. Get to my second pallet of frozen, and the loader decided he was gonna pinwheel it. Pinwheel it means when you put it on the wider side of the pallet versus the narrow side of the pallet. And the problem with that is when they put a bulkhead in, they do frozen on each side, so the bulkhead covers that, and it sticks out past the pallets a little bit. So now the pallet doesn't fit out. The other problem was that they pinwheeled 5 other pallets before that, so that pallet was never coming out. And we have a 53 foot. The trailer was rated for 48 for this route. They got a 53. They should have just put it on normal. But how the loader wasn't taught that, hey, you have a bigger trailer, you got more spaces, you can fit it all on one side, you can fit all of one on one side. He decided to pinwheel it thinking he needed a 48. And that's up to the supervisor to come out and say, hey, look, you know what, this says 48, you got a 53, you can fit the pallets regular. Okay, you're good. You can fit 22 pallets easily. But no, somebody decided they were going to pinwheel it and leave it that way. And that's not really the loader's fault because he doesn't really know, he doesn't know about trailers. The supervisor should know about that. The route planner should go and say, you know what, I sent a 53 instead of a 48, let me fix this plan, and then boom. But the loader's fault was that they never asked him to pinwheel the frozen. So kind of probably confused him when he was pinwheeling everything else. Probably threw that in there after, they get, oh shoot, didn't even think about it. But made me get stuck there, made the guy that works there, receiver, stay in the back longer than he wanted to. He's got other things to do, and I kind of just like, oh man. I apologize for all that to them, because I know they got other stuff to do. They're here, you know, they got a certain amount of time to get us out, in and out of their building. And that's the problem. So, it is what it is. Get it fixed. Bring it up. But now we're on to stop 2. Stop 2, I fixed every pallet, no more pinwheels, it's straight on and off. 2 refrigerated, 4 dry grocery, and 3 frozen. Frozen's gonna be a hard one because the frozen refrigerator, freezer, is literally down an aisle 6 o'clock. If everything goes good, should be done by 6:30, 6:40. Back in the yard by almost 8. Because we'll be hitting traffic on our way back. So we'll have to, you know, pretty much slide back, get everything out, be done by 9 o'clock today. Worst case scenario, 9 o'clock, earlier maybe. So, knock that out, get to the store, and then have the rest of the day. I'm down to literally 23 hours on my clock because I didn't reset because I got off Saturday late. So, I'll reset on Wednesday, back to my 80 hours because I have an MRI that day for my arm and everything. So, that'll give my 30 hours off, depending on what time I get off tomorrow. So if I get off late tomorrow, I highly doubt I'll reset by Thursday. It'd really have to be kind of close. So we will see. But I don't think I'll get off late tomorrow. I'll get off early. So we'll see what routes up tomorrow. And until then, I'll catch up with you guys after I finish the store. Get that done. It's 42 minutes away, so get that, grab my Starbucks. Little update there. What's up, guys? So we're done with the last stop. We are done. We've got our coffee. It is 6:46. Says we'll be back in the air by 8:06. Maybe earlier than I thought, depending on traffic right now. We're gonna get out of here, get back to the yard, get our pallet jack unloaded, and pretty much call it a day. I don't think there's anything extra unless they got like a tractor or something that they get picked up. But other than that, I think it's gonna be an easy day. Get this air on because I'm sweating, dude. It was hot. It's gonna be a tight one. I got a really tight turn here. I'm trying not to hit. Fuck, I'm not gonna make this up. As long as I miss that pole, that's all that matters. Sorry. Alright, well, I just drove over the grass. Drove over a cone. It wasn't my intentions, but I'm driving a 53 footer, and this guy's got leading over for 53 to make a turn there, so that's what happens. And I'm all the way back on my kingpin here, so I'm pretty much literally shorter than I should be, but I'm really like right on top of my landing gears, but it is what it is, you know, sometimes it happens. I've seen out a couple cones in the last couple of weeks because there's doing a lot of construction around, and some of these places they don't leave you enough room for a big break, and a lot of places are in small areas. Usually that's 3 lanes, but it looks like they're putting a 4th lane in now, so as we go past Mercer College. We'll figure it out. We'll get it. So we're gonna pretty much head back to the yard, and that'll pretty much end the day. I mean, other than some work we gotta do at home, we don't have the Jeep because we're waiting on parts. So for some reason, I don't know if the nuts got loose or I didn't tighten the tire on right, and it was wobbling back and forth. Did it let the brake rotor loose, so then the rotor kept going like an angle, and the pads was pretty much rubbing on it. So maybe I hit a bump and it popped it out because I didn't put it all the way down. So I got new brake rotors coming, new brake pads again. Those are brand new pads I just put on there. I'm like, the rotors were old. My brother put them on a couple years back. The back rotors are brand new. The back brakes, the back calipers, everything on the Jeep is brand new. Even the brake lines, I do gotta change one of the brake line screws to the caliper because it's not grabbing, it's kind of leaking just lightly. So get that air out of there, get that done. And then I got a brand new master cylinder for it. Just because the old one I could barely see in it, I think it's got a lot of gunk in it too. So I wanted to get that done too while I'm at it. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now. I'll probably do that next. So I'm waiting on some tools for that. Once I get this brake pad on, get it, make sure it's compressed, then I'll know. I think maybe that was why the pedals went all the way down, but I just put a brand new master cylinder in and know that it works, know that it's not a problem, because eventually it's the booster and master cylinder on the 07s comes out. So just get those replaced, don't worry about them anymore. And then you still got a light leak on the thermostat, radiator thermostat, so we got to take that to somebody so they can redo those screw holes and redo that screw and kind of get that thing down a little bit. I'm probably going to get a metal thermostat on that one, metal lines on that, just to get rid of the flex on it. So I might even upgrade the radiator and the cooling fans, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Go with an off-road version that's better, so it cools faster and better. So, because eventually I do want to take it out. And then the springs are something I still gotta get the springs. I'm trying to get them this next payday, get that thing lifted all the way up and done so that it's tight. And then get the steering realigned and then tires. I'm gonna have to get the steering wheel line anyways with tires, so I'm gonna get the same tires that are on the Bronco. I like the brand, I like the way it's red, so that's the next thing. But that's my plan for the day. I don't know if I'm gonna work out a jig today, because I still got the living room lighting to do, so I'm gonna get to that today too. I'll probably do the lighting. I went up in the attic yesterday, so that's all brand new lighting, all new LEDs all the way through, and all smart switches throughout. So it's gonna be like a little upgrade to the house, smart house. So taking a 1965 house and turning it into a 2000 home, state of the art. So a little bit more. But that's the plan for the day, pretty much. So I'm gonna catch you guys up later. If I don't get back, we'll be back tomorrow. Another one, because I told you this is going to be a short one, just quick update. We'll call this the update, and why I haven't posted a video after the first video. So hopefully I